Hi guys, welcome back. It's UK here. Um, Combining days 8 and 9 of this year's RPG a day topics, which are shade and light, into one video. I'm going to talk about characters. One thing that I don't like personally is evil characters. For me, evil in role playing games is something to be defeated and fought, not emulated. And I find most players, even the good role players, can't do it properly. So instead, you can do shady characters, or as I like to call them, anti-heroes. So an example sort of thing on this is you're trying to find information. The paladin and the cleric are going around buying drinks and trying to chat to the local guild masters or talk to the watch and everything else. But maybe you're barbarian or rogue or slayer or whatever. Instead of going about nicely, grabs the nearest thug by the collar, lifts him up against the wall and basically says, either tell me where the shadow is or you're going to be named Frankie Fourfingers for the rest of your life. You know, they're the characters that do good by not necessarily towing the party line, by not necessarily doing good, but they're not doing evil. They just push the boundaries of what would normally be. And I kind of imagine that's the sort of anti-hero a lot of us would like to be in the real world. You know, we wouldn't give a monkeys, and we'd just like to do what we want within reason. But on the flip side of that, you've got light characters or goodies. My personal preference in role-playing games, well, I like to play the anti-hero, the shady type now and again. 9 times out of 10, I like to play the hero. And I think role-playing games, especially fantasy ones, are very much built for characters to be the heroic types. They are the good guys, the heroes, the legends, at least in training. I think a lot of this comes from my childhood of watching things like the original animated Lord of the Rings, films like Jason the Argonauts and Clash of the Titans, and things like that. And I always wanted to be that good guy fighting the baddies. And I think a lot of this, our choice in characters, comes down to a couple of things. I think, one, it's a case of whatever route you go for on your character, anti-hero or hero, a lot of it is down to the fact that you and I work, you know, long hours, low pay, not great, you know, social time maybe. We work damn hard for what we can get. We're just regular Joes. We don't get to be the heroes. We don't get to be the sort of things that we play in these games. These games give us the opportunity to be those characters, get us to be those people. Likewise, I think being able to use a role-playing game to play a shady character or a light character is good for a psychological level. I think that role-playing games give us the opportunity to vent a little bit. We get to play something we could never be, and we get to let off a little bit of steam, either being that not caring the hows and whys as long as the job gets done, or being the goody two shoes, the valiant hero. We get to, there's something on a psychological level I think which does us great in that, which is why I think role playing games are more than just a hobby. They're more than just something we do for fun. I think they're good for the old grey matter, for the imagination, and for our own de-stressing maybe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, and thanks for listening. and I'll be back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, take care and good gaming, guys. Bye bye.